Time now for this hour's car review. I had a chance to drive the Mazda CX-5 for 2019. The available trim levels include the entry-level Sport, Touring, Grand Touring, Grand Touring Reserve, and Signature. You got all that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They obviously sell the heck out of the CX-5, and it can justify 5 trim levels. The reviewed trim level is the Signature all-wheel drive. In other words, this baby was loaded up. It is a small SUV, according to the government. 5 passengers, so 2 rows of seating. Exterior changes from last model year, none, because it was new in 2017. Exterior features include big open grille with large Mazda emblem right smack dab in the center with some squinty headlights. Very attractive, very good looking, clean aerodynamic styling, sculpted sides, so there's not big slab sides on it. It looks really good. What I liked about it, this is one of the better looking exteriors in the small SUV class, in my opinion. Interior highlights include a sharp looking dash, quality materials throughout. Infotainment screen is mounted as a standalone feature sitting on top of the center of the dash. The attention to design detail is superb throughout this vehicle. And when you're at the Houston Auto Show, be sure and stop by. And I think that you'll agree with me that they really went to a lot of detail on the interior. Cargo trunk room, adequate for this size SUV. What I liked about it was the overall design. What could use improvement? Now, this is just a little pet peeve of mine. Some of you may think, ain't nothing, no big deal. Well, control knob for the infotainment screen is better than the Lexus mouse, which is also on the center console, but I feel that it's kind of cumbersome. Control buttons on the center console is troubling if you have small children or you transport dogs, because the dog can step on the button and take it out of gear, or put the park on, or whatever it's down there. So there is that. So keep that in mind.
Right.
What were you going to say?
No, I was going to tell her to ask you how you know that.
Well, I can just imagine raising 2 daughters, when you got kids crawling around in the car. Not while the car's moving, but you know how it is.
I understand.
The car's running and you're trying to get everything all situated and get the kids in the car seat, and somebody just happens to put their tiny little foot on the button. That's a problem.
Yep.
To me. Engine, 2.5-liter optional turbo was what this one was equipped with. And finally, Mazda has made the turbo available on the CX-5. They were relegated to a normally aspirated 4-cylinder engine that I thought was underpowered, the vehicle. Horsepower ranges from 227 to 250, depending on the octane of fuel that you use. Did you hear me?
Right.
Depending on the octane of fuel. And they tell you that right up front. Hey, if you want to use the 89 octane, 227 horsepower. But if you want to goose it up a bit, pay about 20 cents more a gallon, you want to do the 91 octane, hey, 250 horsepower. So if you're feeling sporty, there you go. Torque, 310 pound-feet, and it's a lot. 6-speed automatic transmission. 22 miles per gallon city, 27 highway, 24 combined. I got 25, but remember, most of my driving is done on the freeway at freeway speeds. What I liked about it was the peppy engine. So much better than the non-turbo version. Really consider that if you're thinking about buying the CX-5. Ride and handling, sporty response. It handles great. Great brakes on it. Base model price, entry level, $24,350. Ooh, I'm in for that. But wait, hold on. The base trim price, which remember now, I had the top of the line, $36,890. Prices tested $39,155. Personally, when somebody asks me if it's more than $10,000 in the base price, you really should look at another vehicle. If you like Mazdas, then go to the CX-9. Because when you're talking about a $40,000 top-of-the-line model with the options, that's a $15,000 spread from the base model. A little bit too much for me, but whatever. Competitors, Honda CR-V starts at $24,350, the Honda Toyota RAV4 $25,500, and the Chevy Equinox $23,800. And that's the car review for the Mazda CX-5.